Is Crrrack regulated?
What?
That's what this coffee has in it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have crack in it.
Crrrack.
Why are you saying
It's
Crrrack?
got multiple R's.
No, it doesn't. There's one R. Look.
Strong coffee and Crrrack.
Okay, yeah, that's part of the market.
What is Crrrack?
I don't know, but they've trademarked it.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But it doesn't
That's hot.
say, like, it doesn't have in the ingredients list crack.
Right. And to be clear, we're not talking about the same crack that the Clintons imported into Mena, Arkansas in the 80s and then distributed around the country.
Did that really?
That's not the crack we're talking about. Watch the movie American Made. It was about that.
Did you watch the movie?
No, I just watched a 3-minute video with Sean Ryan. I had watched this video a long time ago about how when Clinton was president and they went and did a war on drugs in Colombia, that it just got worse after that.
Right. Now I did know that. We watched that one together.
Yeah. But the whole Mena, Arkansas, and this pilot that was Clintonized. Anyway, we're talking about this crack.
Yeah.
Not
and
that crack.
It doesn't have the drug in it. As far as we know. I mean,
I've never had
technically,
regular crack.
You know what? I just realized it doesn't really have the ingredients on here.
It's coffee powder.
No, wait, it does.
Under
Here we
the
go.
ingredients.
I found it.
Oh, it does have real crack.
No, it doesn't. It just says other ingredients. Wait. I mean, it does say that it has coffee in it. It's just, this is a confusing kind of a label. It's a supplements facts. That's different. So this is considered a supplement.
Yeah. Labels don't really matter anyway.
Right. Anyway. But, so it's got coffee. It's also got, like, sodium citrate and microcrystalline cellulose, which is probably just...
To keep it from caking.
Yeah. But it's got other stuff in it. So, like, first of all, this has a lot of caffeine. Like, 4 times as much caffeine as in 1 cup of coffee, which I think, like, the other strongest thing we've ever had, and I think it was like half of that, was the Valhalla...
Death Wish
coffee. It was like twice as much, right? But this is 4 times as much.
Yeah, and I was at work the other day and I asked, because I don't drink energy drinks, I asked them how much caffeine is in a Monster, like a, Monster can like that. And so they looked at it and it was like 180 calories. So 180 milligrams
of caffeine. Okay.
So this has twice as much caffeine as a Monster energy drink.
Mm-hmm. And it also has like other things, citicoline and taurine and L-theanine, theanine, B vitamin complex, which
that's where the energy comes from then, the B vitamin. It doesn't have sugar in it.
No sugar. It's supposed to have...
I don't have anything against sugar. But I'm just, if we're comparing a Monster energy drink to this, Monster has a bunch of sugar in it. This doesn't have sugar in it. If that matters to you. Right. Whatever.
So some of these things are considered nootropics.
Which, as opposed to the old tropics, like Cancer and Capricorn.
Right. Do you know what nootropics are?
It's something to do with that animal that looks like an elk. Or antelope.
No. My mom always says, no good news is good news.
Yeah.
She knows that you're supposed to say news, but she just thinks it's funny. Every time we do this one puzzle, she says that because it's got some news on it.
Yeah. It's good to be able to use words as jokes.
Right.
Because then it shows that you actually know the words and you know how to use them appropriately so you can use them inappropriately.
Right.
Like, I'm sure for most of you, watching this video is extenuatingly difficult.
Don't say extenuating. That's annoying.
Okay.
It's a word he made up. Okay. So
I didn't make it up.
The question is so nootropics are supposed to make you, it's supposed to help brain health, like being sharper.
As opposed to fluoride. There was a recent study, actually, that said fluoride has been found to reduce a person's IQ by 2 to 3 points.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a whole lot of it, but if you watch the movie Conspiracy Theory, at the very beginning, he talks about fluoride taking away your will and your drive.
Yeah. And that could make, just a couple of IQ points, that could make the difference between somebody being able to support themselves in the real world and
have to go on the dole.
I mean, like I heard Jordan Peterson talking about it one time about how like he has worked with people who are, you know, like to try to help them into, you know, getting into the working life. And at a certain IQ level, it becomes very difficult for them to, you know, even do simple tasks like, you know, putting a stamp on an envelope. It just, it can be really hard. So, I mean, we should be careful about what we put in the water.
What's in the water?
Anyway. So nootropics, did I say that right? Or nootropics?
I say nootropics.
Nootropics. Anyway, the point is, does it really work? Are they really a thing? Scientists vary in their opinions. Some people say, like I read the Webbed MD, not Webbed, that's your cartoon.
Yeah, I drew a cartoon once of a duck doctor and I called it Webbed MD. And wherever I posted it for sale told me to take it down because it was a violation of WebMDs. Like any idiot who thinks this is the same thing deserves to get what they get.
Anyway, WebMD. So basically I'm an expert now in nootropics.
Yeah, it's like the Wikipedia of medical advice.
Right. Anyway, they were it was very kind of like maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Some doctors are like, maybe it's harmful. Most are like, or maybe some are like, nah, it's fine. Maybe it'll give you a slight edge. Although they did say, if you're using it to treat your ADHD, it's probably a good thing. And as we know, I've got the ADHD.
Who doesn't? The whole thing. So this is essentially like instant coffee.
Right.
Right. It's a powder. You take one scoop. According to this jar, I've seen a couple of other reviews, and I think they changed the scoop size because before it said 2 scoops, 2 loose scoops in 12 to 16 ounces of water. Ours says 1 scoop to 12, 1 level scoop actually is what it says, to 12 to 16 ounces of water, depending on the flavor and strength. And then you mix thoroughly. It has all those things that she talked about, and also it's keto friendly if you hate life, and also vegan if you think a cow is more important than you. So anyway, you just take the scoop, put it in there, mix it up, add some ice. It doesn't say whether or not to drink it hot or cold. It's technically, like we said, an energy supplement, and I think some people use it as a pre-workout. I don't work out. Otherwise, you know, might end up looking like Arnold at 80, and it's just not, it's just bad form, I think. Like, why? Just as long as you can open some jars and send a couple of rounds downrange. Sure, I can. Open jars all the time. And jar open and queen. So, anyway, I expected when we got this that
because we were sent this. Right. And also, if you would like to get your own canister, you can buy it.
I don't even know if it's any good.
Affiliate link down below in the description.
Yeah.
That's important.
Except for they don't know if it's any good
Buy us some coffee. I mean, you don't have to buy us this and then send it to us. But if you wanted to support the channel and have lots of caffeine in a little amount of liquid for your pre-workout or post-workout.
Yeah.
Or if you just don't even work out at all, you could still.
That's true.
Because we don't, and we drink it.
We've discussed how she's bad at marketing, and she's displaying it right here in front of your eyes.
I thought it was really good.
So
I think everybody's going to buy it.
When we got this, I thought, well, when the guy emailed and said, we're going to send you some if you would like it, there were a couple of different things. There was this is just the black one, like strong coffee and Crrrack is what it has in it. They also have some that are flavored like cream and something. We just got the black one so that she could put her cream in hers and I could have my black one and it could be unadulterated. Right. But anyway, I thought, sure, we'll take, free coffee. It's instant. We don't normally like instant coffee. We've tried a couple. We did a comparison video or a blind taste test of instant coffee before. If I remember, there will be a card or a link somewhere about that one. So I thought, well, let's try it. Yeah. So we got it and we tried it for the first time the other day. And we were both pleasantly surprised and pleased.
Yeah, like it's not at all like instant coffee. This is like, to me, it tastes like a really good, freshly brewed coffee, like high quality, expensive coffee that you brewed And that's what this is.
But then we're drinking it cold, iced.
We are
obviously.
drinking it cold, iced, which I feel like that's probably the best way to drink it. But it's just really good. It's just really, really
It's
good.
got a little bit of a chocolate taste in it. Not added flavor. It's just, well, I mean, I guess it's not added flavor.
No, I mean, unless that cellulose gum
Is from a chocolate tree.
I don't think it is.
But yeah, you know, like normally coffees have flavors in them. Like depending on the region that they come from, they have different flavors that just occurs in the coffee bean, nut, fruit, bean thingy that comes off the tree and then they, roast. So it's not like it's infused with chocolate flavor or anything.
It's a seed.
What did I say?
You said nut.
I said everything but a seed, didn't I?
I don't, maybe.
Fruit,
we would have to run it back
vegetable,
and see.
Vegetable. No. If you haven't seen the movie Hunt for the Wilder People, then you need to watch it.
It's so good.
So
it's
good.
one of the most hilarious movies that have been made. I don't know when it was made. It's like what we would call a recent movie, although it might be like pretty old by now.
It's a new classic.
Yes.
It's a new topic.
We've watched it I don't know how many times, and every time I watch it, it gets funnier. I love it. It's got the guy who directed it also directed Thor Ragnarok. I can't think of his name. Tiki Waititi, something like that.
They're New Zealand people.
Yeah, he is funny. He's the voice of the guy that talks about New Doug.
Yeah, the rock sculpture.
The rock guy.
Figure guy.
I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you.
So funny.
And also it has Sam Neill from Jurassic Park in it. It's very good movie.
Anyway.
This is not a movie review channel, nor is it a talk about the Clintons and their history with cocaine channel, nor is it a whatever else we talked about channel. But if you've been here long enough, you know that. And welcome back. And to the new ones, welcome. And to the ones who want to say something about it, bye-bye. We are who we are, and this channel is what it is. Do you remember what this cost?
I would,
if you were to buy it.
I would ask you, how much would you pay for it?
Well, there are 20 servings in here. And essentially it's like
80 cups of coffee.
Right, because it's 4 times as much. You could have just a smaller, if you wanted just the caffeine, you could have the smaller bit of it in order to get it.
I mean, I would pay, what, $50? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't pay $50 for it. But, I mean, if we did the math on what we're normally spending on coffee, of course, then, like if you wanted to do it that way, you'd have to have like a quarter cup of coffee or something if you're trying to come out even on it.
Right.
But if you wanted a lot of caffeine, how much is it?
So it's, for this one in particular, it's 20 servings. It's $25 on their website.
So it's about $1 per coffee.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more expensive than what you would have if you're just making coffee.
Right.
Well, what did we say? No, because there's 20 servings. But if the caffeine level, if you're talking about the caffeine.
If you were just like, I just need the caffeine.
Then you got to quarter that.
Right.
So about 25 cents per
pretty cheap for that.
Per 100 milligrams of caffeine.
But if you don't do that, then
But if you could just have it as a shot. Shot of crack. A shot of crack. Right. At the bottom of the video, it's going to have the YouTube thing where it has the Wikipedia article that tells you about. It's gonna have a hard time figuring out which one to do. Should it do the one about crack, or should it do the one about the Clintons and cocaine, or should it do, I don't know, what else have we talked about?
Conspiracy theories.
I
wonder if we will get the little
fluoride. It's going to say fluoride something.
They're gonna fact check.
What's happening now? Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know what this is about. Really.
This coffee will not turn you trans. We know that much. All right.
Why?
So this is it's good.
It's good. It's
very
great.
Good.
I would say it is excellent.
I'm considering writing them back and saying, hey, look, we'll let your coffee be the sponsor of all of our videos.
Just
for $1,000.
Oh.
You're like Kramer on the episode when he spilled the hot coffee on his lap. and he accepted free coffee. When
That's all I really want in life is just free coffee.
He could have been paid so much money, and now look at that.
You can't put a limit on my cafe lattes. It says so right here. And I don't want to get dirty looks when I come in here. If I want a cafe latte, you give me a cafe latte. And if I have any problems, I want to get my lawyer Jackie Charles down here. You're going to be in really big trouble.
We already know if the ATF knocks on the door, you're just going to let them in.
Would you like some coffee?
No.
We have some coffee. Cracked out coffee.
As our priest advised us, you say you're not welcome here.
Please go away.
Be gone.
And never come back.
And never come back.
Anyway.
So, we're not telling you that.
No.
Don't be gone and never come back.
No.
Come back.
Yeah.
Listen to the next things that we offer up to you.
Sure.
It could be a coffee video. It could be a book review or a book discussion. Or it could just be a video where we're drinking coffee and talking about nothing, which is pretty similar to what you've just heard for the last, 15 minutes. We're glad you're here. We're here. I have fun doing this.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Look. We make about $17 a month doing this. So keep coming back and you guys can enjoy it. So donut rating, we have to give this.
Oh.
It's, if you talk,
So good.
like we said, if we talk about the caffeine level,
caffeine.
that's like a quarter for your caffeine allotment.
But we can't give it 5 out of 5.
No.
But I would give it 4.5 out of 5. A strong 4.5.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I wonder what it's like hot though.
We should do another video.
This is the cold version.
Next time we'll do the hot video. Call it Hot Ones.
Hot crack.
I don't think so.
No?
Maybe, but we can do a hot review. Hot takes.
Hot takes brought to you in part by Crrrack.
Have you ever seen a Hot Ones?
Vote for Crrrack in 2016. She didn't win. You talking about the hot wings?
Yeah.
When people eat hot wings and they're like being interviewed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could make hot wings and then drink this hot.
We don't have enough money to buy chicken wings.
That's true.
You know that. Chicken wings used to be cheap.
They were the cast-offs.
Cast off things. What could we do with these? I don't know. Let's dip them in buffalo sauce and then sell them to people. Maybe somebody will eat them.
And then they got popular.
Now you gotta pay
and now
like
they're super expensive.
$2 a wing.
Yeah.
And then you got to eat 40 of them to get filled up. Good luck with all of that. With your Bidenomics.
Come on, man.
All right. Here we go. Actually, that started long before Biden became president.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Come on, man.
He was, on that topic, I wrote myself an email in 2012. 2012?
12 years ago?
To be sent to me in the future. No, it was 2012. To be sent to me in the future. And the email said, Barack Obama will instate some sort of law where he won't be removed from office and he will be the king. Which is fitting because he's from Hawaii and there's kings in Hawaii, or there were, right? There were. Back in the day, there were kings in Hawaii before it was a state.
They were?
Yes.
Oh.
So anyway,
Learn something new.
that email sent to myself. Okay, so obviously in 2016, he did not run again or remain in the office.
Right.
But if you know anything, he has remained in the office.
Do we know that?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So we'll leave on that note, giving YouTube's AI robots a real confusion as to what they're supposed to put down there as the
Fact checking.
fact check. It's going to be just a rolling thing. Or because we don't have very many subscribers, it's not even going to show up at all.
It may not.
We're like flying under the radar,
Maybe.
like the pilot had to do when he left Columbia to go to Arkansas.
Right.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. I think we gave this 4.5 donuts.
Yep. We did.
We're going to do a hot ones also at some point. But until that time,
Keep grinding.